When I was 27, I thought optimizing my life would make me successful. I had spreadsheets for my mornings, timers for my meals, and productivity scores for my weekends. I believed that if I could squeeze enough efficiency out of every single hour, I would eventually arrive somewhere. Somewhere beautiful. Somewhere worth all the sacrifice. Now I am 77. And I would give everything I have left just to sit one more evening with the people I chose to ignore. There was a calendar on my desk. It was color-coded. Green for work. Red for deadlines. Blue for exercise. There was almost no white space left, and I remember feeling proud of that. As if a full calendar meant a full life. My wife would look at that calendar and go quiet. I didn't understand her silence then. I understand it now. She was watching me disappear, one optimized hour at a time. I missed my daughter's 7th birthday. There was a product launch. I told myself she wouldn't remember. I was wrong. She remembered. 20 years later, she told me. Not in anger. That would have been easier. She told me softly, with the kind of acceptance that forms in a child when they realize, very young, that they come second. That softness was the most painful thing I have ever heard in my life. For decades I treated productivity like a religion. I read every book. I followed every system. I woke at 5 in the morning because someone told me that is when successful people wake. I journaled my goals and tracked my habits and measured my output. And somewhere inside all of that discipline, I lost the ability to simply be present. To sit in a room with someone I loved and just be there. Fully. Without thinking about what came next. There was a Tuesday evening. My son was maybe 10 years old. He came into my office and said he wanted to show me something. I said 5 minutes. I was on a call. The call lasted 2 hours. When I came out, he was asleep. I don't know what he wanted to show me. I never asked. He is 34 now, and there is a distance between us that I built, one missed moment at a time, without ever noticing I was building it. The cruelest lie that modern life tells you is that there is somewhere to arrive. That if you optimize enough, sacrifice enough, push enough, you will one day stand in a place where everything finally feels complete. I chased that place for 50 years. I never found it. Because it does not exist. Life is not a destination you reach when you have been efficient enough. Life is what happens while you are busy trying to make it better. My wife had the most beautiful hands. I remember them when she was young, warm and always reaching for mine. But I was always carrying something. A phone. A briefcase. A plan. I kept my hands full on purpose. It felt like progress. When she got sick, I sat next to her hospital bed and I held her hand for the first time in years. Really held it. And she looked at me and said, "There you are." 2 words. She had been waiting for me to show up for 30 years. And I almost missed my chance entirely. People talk about the cost of laziness. Nobody talks about the cost of obsession. The cost of spending your 30s so focused on building something that you forget to live inside the life you are building. The cost of teaching your children, without a single word, that achievement matters more than presence. That time is a resource to be managed, not a gift to be experienced. I passed that belief to my children like an inheritance. It took me decades to understand it was not wisdom. It was damage. I was 68 years old when I first sat in my garden and did nothing. Not planning. Not reviewing. Not optimizing. Just sitting. Birds. Light through the leaves. The smell of soil after rain. I sat there for 20 minutes and felt something I had not felt since childhood. I felt like I was actually alive. Not productive. Not successful. Alive. And then I did something I am not ashamed to admit. I cried. Because I realized I had been standing outside my own life for 40 years, watching it through a window, believing I was too busy to go inside. Old age does not give you wisdom automatically. What it gives you is clarity. And clarity, when it arrives late, feels less like a gift and more like a verdict. I see clearly now. I see the evenings I traded for emails. The conversations I half listened to. The moments I was physically present but mentally somewhere else entirely. I see the person I could have been if I had understood sooner that life does not reward the most optimized. It rewards the most present. If I could stand in front of myself at 27, I would not say work less. I know that young man. He would not listen. Instead, I would say this: look up from the screen more often. Stay at the dinner table a little longer. When your child pulls at your sleeve, stop. When your partner reaches for your hand, take it. The work will be there tomorrow. That moment will not. You are not a machine running a process. You are a human being living a life. There is a difference. Learn it before it is too late. What I miss most has nothing to do with success. I miss Saturday mornings with no agenda. I miss long meals that stretched into evening. I miss laughing until it hurt over something completely meaningless. I miss the feeling of a quiet house where everyone I loved was simply nearby. Not talking. Not performing. Just there. Those are the moments I would go back to. Not the promotions. Not the launches. Not the quarterly results that felt so urgent at the time and mean absolutely nothing to me now. Life is not something you optimize. It is something you inhabit. You cannot schedule wonder. You cannot batch process grief. You cannot hack your way to meaning. You can only show up, slowly, imperfectly, and with your whole heart available. I am 77 years old. My mornings are quieter now. My calendar is nearly empty. And I will tell you something that only people who have reached this side of life fully understand. An empty calendar is not a sign that you have failed. It is the first honest space you have ever given yourself to actually live. Do not wait until you are my age to discover that.